General responsibilities. Safety on a site should be considered to be a collective responsibility. Everyone attending the site has a duty to help ensure that health and safety is maintained. On site, the employer must provide a safe and healthy place to work, safe ways of working, tools, plant, and equipment that are safe to use, suitable training and adequate supervision, and the means to communicate information and instructions. Legally, the Health and Safety at Work Act places legal duties on all people that attend a site. It places legal duties on you as a worker and on your employer to provide a safe place to work. The employer must provide a health and safety policy, method statements, risk assessments, and permits to work. The health and safety policy should state how health and safety is managed on the site and what safety arrangements are in place. It should also state who is responsible for doing what at the site, including you. The method statement explains how the job is to be done safely, what materials, tools, and equipment should be used, and the method and controls to be followed. It also identifies the people, skills, level of competency, and training required. It outlines the order and correct way the work should be run. If you cannot do the job in the manner the method statement says you should, then do not start work until you have talked with your supervisor. A risk assessment explains the risks and hazards which have been determined for the site. A hazard is anything at work that could harm you. A risk assessment also identifies the controls which are required to minimize the risks and hazards to a safe level. It is not your legal duty as a worker to write your own risk assessments. Permits to work are systems which are designed to control high-risk activities, and they contain strict controls and limitations which should be followed. They allow certain jobs to be carried out safely and under controlled conditions. You will not be allowed to start a job until the permit to work has been issued. The employer should provide a site induction, which should be given to you when you first arrive on site. The site induction should, as a minimum, include the site rules, the welfare facilities, and emergency procedures that are in place, and what the first aid arrangements are. You should be told where you are allowed to go on the site and the actual places where you will be working. All of the current site hazards should be pointed out. The site manager is responsible for managing health and safety on construction sites. You have a duty to attend the site induction and any subsequent briefings. Ensure that you understand everything and ask questions as necessary. If the safety rules given in the site induction seem out of date, speak to the supervisor for clarification. Everyone on the site is responsible for reporting any unsafe conditions, and the employer should talk to you and listen to any of your concerns. It is your employer's legal responsibility to discuss matters of health and safety with you, because they must inform you of things that will protect your health and safety. The employer may also give a toolbox talk, which is a short training session on a particular safety topic. You should follow the site rules and a safe system of work, avoid taking risks, report anything you think is unsafe, cooperate with people on the site, and get involved. You should also keep your work area clean and tidy in order to prevent trips, slips, and falls. A near miss is considered to be an incident where someone could have been injured. If the work of another contractor is affecting your safety, stop work and speak to your supervisor. You can also help prevent accidents by reporting unsafe working conditions. The main role of the Health and Safety Executive, HS&E, is to offer advice on workplace health and safety, carry out workplace inspections, conduct investigations where serious accidents have occurred, and carry out enforcement actions when there are or have been health and safety breaches. The HS&E has the legal power to demand entry to the workplace without notice. It has the authority to prosecute a company, employer, or employee. It can issue improvement notices or prohibition notices, which must be obeyed. An improvement notice is issued if something is considered unsafe, not up to standard, or not being sufficiently well controlled. They state how the law has been broken and give a date by which things must be put right or improved. If after watching you work a health and safety executive, HS&E inspector issues an improvement notice, it means you are not working in a safe way. A prohibition notice is issued when something is so unsafe that all work connected to it must stop immediately. Work must not start again until the matter has been put right. If you are using equipment and it has been given a prohibition notice, you should not use it until it has been made safe. If the whole site has been issued a prohibition notice, you must stop work because this means that the site is unsafe.